Hey, thanks for stopping by the page. This episode's coming up. What should they do, guys?
You need to hit the like button, the subscribe button, all the buttons.
Welcome. This is chapter 421.
421 de Mario. It's a Mario. It's a playoff Mario. We're still in the playoffs. Very good. You're doing really good too, Dr. Doom, Mr. Hetherman, because you are a finalist for the Broyles Award. Congratulations.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you know what? The reason why you're a Broyles Award finalist, because you're not a chronic dick. You're not.
Chronic dick.
You're not. Hey, boys. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great. Scoop, how about you?
Good.
Look at your background, dude. It's
Cheers,
amazing.
boys.
I know.
Look at you. Hold on. Just stay right there. Some Boston stuff.
All right.
The Whalers. The Whales.
This is Teddy Williams right here. Autographed baseball.
No.
Yeah, that's a Teddy. Oh, this little obsessive, folks. That's a TVD helmet right there. That's a big poppy ball right back there. And that in the wrapper is still a Cliff Burton Metallica action figure.
Nice.
That is the greatest whaler of all time, Ronnie Francis. This is right before the pandemic. Myself and Scoop went and won a golf tournament, and that's the little commemoration of that. And yeah, and then this is the coverage I outkicked right over right there. Yeah, that's the coverage I outkicked, and yeah.
I love it, dude.
UConn shit up here to piss some people off, Panther stuff. Yeah, but we all good.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Scooby.
What's up?
Man, a few words. He's just
I'm trying not to feel older this week, so I'm just trying to get through through the 50s. Here is what we're doing.
I know it's rough. That first day.
I told you I got the AARP thing in the mail.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit,
yeah.
What are we doing? But then I'm like, I mean, do I really get to save? Do you save money with this card?
No, you don't really save any money. Listen, here's what you need to do. Just try to prevent yourself from doing like don't be eating dinner at 4:30, 5:30.
Well, that's the thing,
gotta stay,
right?
That's you got to stay away from. You have to keep that at bay as long as you possibly
Isn't that
can.
part of the card? Like you got to eat before the sun goes down.
I don't
or
know,
something?
man. Like I haven't looked at my card. I think it's more like hotel stuff. Like you get discounts on that. Yeah.
A
little senior discount.
Discount.
It's so awful to say.
I mean, it's wild to me mentally. What?
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Mentally, I'm not there. I'm mentally, I'm nowhere near 50. So,
I don't think
I'm trying to be okay with it. I got to be honest with you. Trying to be okay with it.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the Canes gave you a great birthday present.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Cheers, bro. What do you got?
So it is Penelope toast, and it's an old fashioned. I got a little lemon zest, some cherries. It's got that color because of the cherries. It bled into it, and it's very good. Very good.
Nice.
Very good, actually.
All right.
I like it. All
right. So listen. Obviously, we don't have a game preview this week. Boo.
Damn.
But I'll tell you what. You would think that it would be a quiet week in college football as a result. Everyone is kind of getting ready for but holy God, not so much.
From when did we do a show? Sunday night?
Yeah. Like every day it's a different blue
Notre Dame
bed.
backed out by then? They did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, but their attack on the ACC hadn't truly begun yet.
Correct.
Right.
He had his press conference on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. No,
Bevacqua.
So we can, how do you say it?
I think it's Bevacqua.
Bevacqua.
Or Bevacqua.
Bevacqua.
You don't care.
And then today, Michigan's like, hold my beer.
That's what I was saying
yesterday.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame was like, we're the center of the universe. Look at how much they're talking about us. And Michigan just said, Michigan, man, hold my beer.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
where are we going to unpack this? I
think we got to start with the Notre Dame stuff.
Well, why don't we go to, hold on, let's go down to Green Tree only because, and I don't have this information, but I'm sure that one of you does. There's a lot of All-Americans going out.
Yes.
And I think we should discuss that.
Fight 72.
Go! Chronic dick.
Plus, I wanted to get doubled up with chronic dick, you know.
You're being a dick. Like, you were just sitting there looking at me, Shannon. You were just waiting.
Yeah,
just waiting.
well, I mean,
gonna step on it.
Just step back a minute.
Hard
Toast.
count. Hard count.
Right? Yeah.
See if I can draw them
Yeah.
off.
Get back. You don't know me like that.
You're going to start clapping, draw them off sides.
Yes, you alluded to it.
Omaha.
Couple first team All-Americans, a couple second team All-Americans, a couple like PFF All-Americans, a freshman PFF All-American of the Year. Remarkable.
Dude, Malachi got over, I think it was a CBS or PFF. He got overall freshman of the year, not just not offense or defense, PFF. But overall freshman of the year. And then PFF got first team All-American. No class, just first team All-American. It was him, Jeremiah, and I think the kid from USC.
Malachi is an interesting case for us because we Cam Ward, we're like the campaign, right? We kind of started that. We're pretty good at some of these things, but we were like 1 to 2 weeks in before we started it because we really didn't know what we had. And then we saw it, in subsequent weeks. Then we started the campaign. SEC is great at it, right? You just go back to what they had. I mean, their Arch Manning was the greatest since Tim Tebow, Sellers, all these dudes. But now for us going into next season, now we got a lot to play for in about 2 weeks. We have a Heisman hopeful. As soon as he steps on the field, he's a Heisman hopeful. And I would say going into next season, he's probably going to be the favorite to win the Heisman.
He's certainly in the top 3.
I mean, listen, Jeremiah Smith is still going to be back next year. But when you look, I'll be honest.
He didn't go to New York this year.
I'm aware of it, but I'm just saying, like, you could legit next year, you could have it just be a wide receiver show in New York with the guys that are coming back if they all show out.
Yeah. Look, I mean, and we talk about this, and everybody really talks about it because it's the landscape of the game these days. But, your most important recruits are the guys you already have in your team, right? And we all know that Malachi is priority 1, right? There is no one on this team more important to this team than Malachi Toney. And that's the cold, hard truth.
Well, and imagine the selling to the quarterbacks now in the portal, if that's where you choose to go. Like, not only do, whatever they were selling before, the brand, everything like that, but now, and you get to throw to this guy for the entire year.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think you're going to have him, you have Joshua Moore, you have a couple of the younger guys, Nye Carr, and then you had
there's talk that Nye might be 15. In the portal.
Okay, well, he tried to go last year.
Yeah.
Upshaw, right? So you got him who really started to come on late in the year.
He did.
Got a lot of playing time. So that wide receiver room, so all 3 of those guys from last year got substantial burn this year, and then you go out and you sign the highest collective graded wide receiver group that you've signed in 10 years in this last one. Wingo is going to be an absolute superstar. Right? I mean, I watched his film. He's one of the best kids in the country. There's no question about it. I think he's top 50 player in the country anyway. So yeah, you're going to have. Do I think we're going to the portal? I think we're going to I think we're doing it again.
I think we're always going to go to the portal.
I don't think always. I think he's always
going to go there to pick and choose different positions. He's always
no. I'm talking about. I'm talking about for quarterback. I'm talking about for quarterback. For
quarterback. Yeah, you don't think he's going to the? You don't think he's going to the portal this year?
Yes, he is this year.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it has to.
You just don't think he'll go next year?
Correct.
Okay, and neither do I. Yeah.
Yeah, I think next year. I think it's going to be a nickel Coleman battle You get him not next year, the year after that, right? 27. 26. I'm curious because you're starting to see some quarterbacks get into the portal. I watched the film on the ODU kid today. Ro, go check him out.
Savage.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's like Mateer, but he can throw it. Mateer apparently can't. I don't know.
He got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt.
He had hand issues all season, yeah.
I'm not sure he was very good before the hand issues.
CBS
I may have been
All-American.
wrong on him.
CBS All-Americans. So the two first teams. You know who the two first team All-Americans, CBS All-Americans are?
Yeah.
Who? Along the offensive line.
You got Malagoa.
Okay.
And Bruckmeyer. That which was a shocker to me. But I love congratulations, bro. Congrats. I didn't see that coming.
I was
congrats. I'm an idiot.
It said, hold on now. I was on my phone and I saw it. And I'm not taking shots or anything, but I went past it and I was like, wait. And then I like backed up and I like zoomed in because I wanted to read it. Didn't have my glasses on. At 50, you really need. And I'm like, first team. And then I'm like, did they put it under the wrong person? Like, I was so confused by it, but right on, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been watching all year long on Student of the Game. The one thing that you have to give him all the credit in the world, he's the main communication cog in that wheel, right? In terms of like protections, pointing things out, it has to run through them. They have been a really, really, really great group. Yeah, beat here and there, on a couple things.
Last 4 weeks, though, solidified it for him for sure.
Yeah.
He played really well the last month.
And when you know, and that's the thing. He's an excellent communicator. We get into the right kind of protection calls 97% of the time. 97 out of 100 times we're in the right protection calls. So you got to give him credit on that alone.
No, so he had a bad run for a few games in the middle of the season where we were hearing his name way too often during the broadcast.
Yeah,
Scoop's right. He tightened it up. He finished the season strong.
Yeah, and unfortunately, offensive linemen, they play the umpire card, right? If we hear from you, you're not doing your job. If we hear from you, if we don't hear from you, you're doing fantastic. And we haven't heard from him at all recently. So, and then CBS second team All-American too, Malachi Toney. We just talked about him.
You talk about the portal. I'm curious whether, with the depth in that offensive line room, I'm curious whether they need to go into the portal for a center again. Or whether they have one that they've been developing in-house.
So you have the freshman.
Mm-hmm. When you had the Frank Avila kid, remember a couple years ago that they said was going to be a future center. He's still here. So I don't know. I'm wondering, at what point have you developed one? You don't have to go to the portal. It's been, 3 years in a row?
Pretty much.
I think twice. But I think more so than that, it's just offensive linemen in general for me. Right? I mean, you're losing. If Markell leaves.
No, Markell got another year.
It doesn't mean that he's not staying, or doesn't mean that he's staying. So if he leaves, you're losing 4 starters. 4. That's more than 1, 2, and 3. That's a lot.
No, that's a whole lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of starters you're losing.
But now Pancake played a lot of snaps this year, so not a starter, but hopefully he's back and he's starting.
I don't know what year McCoy is, to be honest with you. But look, I mean, you've got Cantwell, who's a plug and play guy. Now, do you want him? Do you want him on the left side, or would you prefer him at right tackle? Can he play right tackle?
I think so. I think you're going to have Bell come back, and I think he's going to be your left tackle. You can have Okunlola. That's one of your guards, and then you could go ahead and have Cantwell on the right side. And then you, again, so now you're really looking at 2. I mean, speaking of Cantwell, first time I believe ever, he was the Gatorade Football Player of the Year.
First time ever.
Lineman. First time ever.
Yeah. I mean, come on. What?
It's insane.
How's that even possible?
Right? How did it not happen before that? That's nuts.
I mean, how long has that been around to where they have
Gatorade National Player of the Year was when I was in high school.
Right. It's impossible. The amount of guys that we've seen come through this program that were top players in the country at tackle didn't win that. That's wild to me. I don't know. And you see who gave it to him?
Oh, yeah. How insane was that?
What's his name? Joe
from
what?
the Browns.
Yeah.
The tackle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Thomas.
Yeah, Joe Thomas gave it
Who,
to him.
God damn, he's got to be like, what, $180 now?
Dude, shredded.
He is shredded, but he lost all that weight. You would never think that he used to be a professional right tackle.
He's such an interesting player overall, right? He doesn't go to the draft. He goes fishing with his dad, ice fishing in Wisconsin somewhere, right? And then he gets drafted. He plays for the Browns, for God's sake.
His whole career.
His entire career. He's
best right tackle in the game every year he basically plays. Into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, all-pro every year.
All-pro every fucking year. Yeah.
Nobody even knows who this guy is.
Nope. Outside of Cleveland. Yeah, no.
Nobody even knows who he is. He's maybe the best right tackle in history.
Yeah.
And he's living on a farm somewhere. $185, like you said, shredded. And you're just like, I don't understand. I don't understand anything about this dude.
Yeah, for me, it's
none of it makes sense.
It's him and Baselli are the two best tackles that I think I've seen in the NFL during my lifetime. Good. Yeah, he was pretty fucking good at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
On the green,
have fun with that team with Brunell and
Brunell.
Oh my God, bro!
Yeah. They beat the Dolphins 60.
That was a fun squad,
68-3 or some shit.
Staying on the green tree though, and I know his name was linked to a couple jobs, and that's Mr. Shannon Dawson. He was linked to the Tulane job.
Did not get Coastal Carolina either,
and did not get Coastal Carolina. So the two names that at least we've heard that he was linked to hasn't got the job, but he is looking. He is looking. Rightfully so. I mean, that's the way it has to be, right? I mean, it has to be that way. If you're that good and you're playing in the playoffs and you're trying to have a championship run, that means you got good coordinators. I mean, you're going to probably try to keep them, 2 years at a time.
I don't see him as a program runner. I mean, I'm sure he might want to give it a try. Man, I see him as a career high tier assistant. Like that's making $2 million everywhere he goes, like just that guy. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know that. I don't know. Something about him. I just don't see program runner.
He doesn't have the charisma, maybe. Sorry,
I think it's because he engages with the fans too much.
It could be, yeah. It could be.
I
too
guess.
Much banter. Too much banter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Guy.
It might be the Peter principle where you just promote him to the highest level of his ineptitude. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. How concerned are you guys? He was now announced as a finalist, Hetherman, for the Broyles. You guys concerned at all that he's a one and done with us and he might get go somewhere else or get a gig or a two and done? Okay.
I think another year. I think Mario has done that. He's like, listen, I need at least 2 years from you. Because if you see it, it has been kind of that. Guidry was 2 years and it soured after year two, right? Obviously, Gaddis was a different story, but I think he almost asked in the prerequisite, and at least I've heard that in the past. He at least asked for 2 years.
And look, there's no guarantee he's going to get it because if Hetherman's got a great opportunity, but the reality is they're all filled.
Basically.
Right. I mean, there's no openings that it would make sense for Hetherman to jump to. I think Hetherman's, in a situation where he could have whether it's a high tier mid-major, if you want to call it G5, right, or, a lower tier P4. Like, I think that's his next step. I don't think that anything that might still be available. He's not going to.
He would have to win a national
already hire somebody.
UConn took Candle from freaking.
Oh, that's right, from Toledo. Okay, so here's
how does that happen?
Heatherman's not going to Toledo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like I just don't see that being.
He needs to go to him. He needs to go to the Army. He needs to be coach for Army.
He needs to just stay right where he is.
That's right. Yeah,
delivers a playoff top 10 defense.
It looks great down in the Gables.
He's phenomenal. Like that dude doesn't stop all game until there's no time left on the clock. He is there. He is the arm signals. It's ridiculous. I love that guy. He's my favorite.
This is his favorite one right here.
Yeah, he just.
All right. Constantly.
So let's talk about some of the stuff that's been going on because the fallout from Miami being the last team in and Notre Dame being the first team out has just blown up. Obviously, we were in the middle of it. All you Notre Dame fans out there just Thank you for the engagement. It was so much fun. I can already tell you, Texas A&M fans not nearly as much fun as you guys are. But
Nothing from them.
just nothing
Just
from them.
crickets.
They're just dead crickets, bro.
We
There's
need
nothing.
to order.
You can't.
We need to order some.
Trying to
overalls.
stir it. Nothing's coming up.
Nothing's
the pot's empty.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what's
They
going
are not
on.
They are not helping the analytics.
But let's
overall.
talk about this Notre Dame thing, because I find this whole thing fascinating. So first of all, Tuesday you have Pete Bevacqua, the Notre Dame AD. Now listen, he's the new AD. So you remember Jack Swarbrick had been there for fucking ever.
I don't know these things.
Yeah, so this guy's the new AD. He just got the job last year.
Oh, he's only been there a year?
Bro, no background in college administration or athletics at all. He's the former president of NBC Sports. That's how he got the gig.
What?
Yeah, that's how he got the gig. He was with the PGA before that, and then NBC Sports, and now he's the athletic director.
What did he do with the PGA?
He was with the PGA Players Association. He's a lawyer, counsel. And then he negotiated the PGA deal with with NBC. That then got him into NBC as president of sports, so overall running the sports side. And he did that for like 4 or 5 years, and then the Notre Dame gig opened up, and obviously they went to NBC for their new AD. So he has no background in this. So he's a media guy. And I'm not sure if he realized how much this could backfire on him when he did this on Tuesday. But I'll start off by saying right off the bat that the Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark, take it away.
I don't like how Notre Dame's reacted to it.
So
Okay, I think Pete's his behavior has been egregious. It's been egregious going after Jim Phillips when they saved Notre Dame during COVID. We all knew, and it was very transparent. Hunter was very transparent about it, the chair, that as Notre Dame and Miami got closer together, head-to-head would be a factor. Okay? BYU lost. They became closer together. Head-to-head made a difference in that decision. So I think he is totally out of bounds in his approach, and if he was in the room, I'd tell him the same thing.
I find funny about that. He's the Big 12 guy.
Yeah.
And BYU, to be fair to everybody in this whole thing, has a much better resume than anyone else that got in or didn't get in. To be quite honest with you, they lost to Texas Tech twice, right? Aside from that, they kicked everybody's ass. So the guy who really should be pissed that BYU was left out, and he's hammering with the wannabe AD at Notre Dame. Interesting.
Yeah, because it was an all fronts like war, because he declared it on Jim Phillips. Now, I don't know what to make of it too, because it was the ACC on their social media was taking shots. I mean, they're like, oh no, we were just. I felt
they were posting stats, bro. They were posting stats.
They're not taking shots.
Yeah, they were just posting
like
accurate
Team A.
stats.
But I always felt this. No, I'm gonna take the other side. I'm like, okay, this is Team A and this is Team B. All right, they're not football members. They did listen. The ACC doing that for us on social media was probably the bigger shock throughout this than actually us making the playoffs. I'm being dead serious. I'm like, the ACC just lost their mind. And then when you look at it on paper, you're like, oh my goodness, they're going after Notre Dame. Not going after. It's like the vocabulary.
It was just a lack of support.
But it was Team A, Team B. Team B is Notre Dame.
They're not a conference member.
Yeah, they're not
a
football.
conference member. So
who cares?
But in Notre Dame's, I agree. But I get Notre Dame's side where they're like, yeah, I mean, when other teams do it, SEC, they don't put them against other SEC teams. They would never do Team A as Alabama, Team B as LSU. Never in a million years.
They're in the conference together.
That's correct.
So that was the thing. Exactly. I get you. And then their argument was, well, we're a conference member with everything else. We have all these.
Then we won't do
this
that.
wasn't
in
about
volleyball.
women's soccer or softball. It wasn't about golf.
So what I'm saying is I agree with you. I'm a Hurricane fan. I agree with you. I applaud the fact that the ACC did that. But I get the side of Notre Dame saying, wait a second, they're doing this? I wouldn't think they would do this. Neither did we. That's what I'm trying to get at. I didn't see him doing it to you either. It was funny. It was right. I'm on that side.
Now it's even funnier, to be honest with you. But
I didn't see it coming. I never thought that they would poke.
No, I didn't.
There was going to be fallback.
I agree with you.
There was going to be pushback. There was going to be fallout.
But what a mess! What a mess that dude has made now.
And now the fallout is you have, because the MOU has come out about them automatically getting a spot.
Right.
If they are top 12 next year. So like this year, it would have bumped Miami out. And now you have reports that other teams and conferences are like, you know what, we're just going to stop scheduling them. I mean, like, so you guys can play, Little Sisters of the Poor all season long and and just go about it that way.
Great.
I knew that MOU wasn't going to sit well with a lot of people. And like I said, it doesn't have the contractual bindingness of other contracts. It's an understanding, right? And I'm telling you, once other people don't understand it, this is what the pushback is going to be on that too.
Yeah, he confirmed that this week on Dan Patrick's show, by the way.
Are you guaranteed a playoff berth if you're 12 or higher next season?
Yeah, I don't want to say too much about the memorandum of understanding, but that's certainly been reported. That's out there. And what you said is accurate.
So next year, if you're ranked in the top 12, you're automatically in the playoffs.
Correct.
Now that is based if it is a 12-team playoff. It's not. It won't be in effect if they expand it to 16 apparently or 14.
So they'll expand it to 16 just so the MOU is ineffective. I mean, they should fuck him every which way.
I just want to know who signed it. Who signed this?
Right.
Like you're saying the CFP committee.
The CFP signed it. Like who?
Yeah.
But who?
The Baylor guy who got fired?
No. So it would have been the CFP executive committee that selects who's on the playoff committee. So that's the committee that has.
Who are those people?
Like Sankey and those guys are on that committee. The Big 10 guys on that committee. The executive committee, yeah.
These are just the pawns. These people?
Oh, the CFP folks are just the pawns. They're just the look at this. They're the distraction.
I need to know who the executive. I need to know. I need a list.
No,
you
want the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain.
Yes, bro. I need that guy. I saw Wicked. I saw Wicked 2, by the way.
Did you?
It's awesome.
A lot of singing, right? Yeah, it's too much singing in the first one.
I will say the
He's a singer, Toast. He's a singer.
I know, but I can't do musicals, bro. I just can't.
It's not, the music in the first one's much better than the music in the second one.
That's what turned me off. I stopped watching the first one as a result.
But it's awesome, dude. Like watching the whole other side of Oz from the witch's side of things. Dude, it's really pretty badass. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it makes you go, holy shit, it was all totally wrong.
Well, you were totally, you're a curtain.
Your assumption totally wrong.
We have an Oz behind the curtain right now.
You got to do a little break in things here. There's a big moment for the OBBs.
Oh, it's only taken 11,
8 years, 8 years, yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, so let's get this going. We teased it a couple of weeks ago. As far as I am told, currently this is now live.
I looked
on
it
a
up.
website that you're about to find out about.
Accurate.
But we have now launched our first ever the OBB collection. Our merchandise, and the man that is behind this, that is helping us with this, joins us right now. It is AB from About the Fans. How are you, AB?
How we doing, fellas? Thanks for having me.
What's up?
Yeah. Look at the shirt.
Look at the shirt.
Look at the shirt.
I had to. Considering the moment, I had to. But now this moment has felt it feels inevitable, right? With you guys, it was only a matter of time. So glad we were able to work this out, and happy to get this partnership started.
So now tell everybody, where can they go to see the OBB collection?
Yeah, so right now it's live. You can go to aboutthefans.com. You'll scroll down, just past our header picture. It's literally going to be the second collection up there right below our apparel. You'll find it right there. There's also the URL should be aboutthefans.com/orangebowlboyscollection.com.
Beautiful.
Nice. What do we got up there?
You didn't hear the sound under the desk.
I know one thing that's on that collection, one thing in the collection, and I'm not sure all of them, but the only one that fucking matters is the A Gap for Life shirt. So
yes, 100%.
So
it's the crown jewel.
Look again. You're welcome. But that's a very important shirt. It's not just a shirt. It's the basis of our success and how we have gotten ourselves to the playoffs here, people. This is important stuff. You need to support.
So let's tie this in. Okay. So AB's here. We're talking about the A Gap for Life shirt. And Mario did make a comment Jenners, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here, buddy.
All right. What was Mario talking about?
Mario was on Pat McAfee today.
What did he say?
They started talking about when did the mindset change for this team?
Obviously, the big one was after the SMU loss, right? That's when things were like, we put it in not entirely in our control, but we could work ourselves back to having it in our control. And we did it, man. We had a team meeting where they didn't have to speak, just kind of let the reel of film play with us in our first 5 games and how well we were playing and how the plays we were making. And after sitting there in silence and watching it for 10 minutes, we just woke up and realized who the hell we are and played some unbelievable football down the stretch.
Yeah, they just woke up and realized. Yeah.
When did the phrase "A gap for life" come out? When did that happen?
It was actually before the SMU.
Yeah, it was before SMU.
It was actually before that. Yeah, remember we were talking about the beeping sound we were hearing.
That's right.
You might want to check those batteries. That fire alarm's going off. At some point, you might want to check it off.
I'm fairly certain the beeps were happening before Louisville. We have to go back and listen to the shows. I'm pretty sure the beep was definitely before the Louisville game because we said it's going to get you beat. So, anyway, A Gap for Life T-shirts on there.
Now, just so you know, the A Gap for Life you're going to see there is a modification that has been updated from the one that we initially had. That and it's definitely better. So you want to jump all over this thing because this is classic. This is great. And listen, Jenners, your first one was phenomenal, but
it was great. Yeah,
but you're no AB.
Look at this.
AB
though.
took
Look
it
at
to a
this.
different level.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not using AI to make mine. Let's just say that. So.
I didn't use AI to make mine either. That's why
it says A gap for life right, A gap for life left, A gap for life smash.
That's my favorite one.
So,
God,
so I think we got like 5 or 6 pieces up there. We're obviously going to keep continuing to add stuff to this. This is just kind of the initial, but we got I know we got a polo shirt up there. We got some T-shirts. Definitely going to try to have some nicer stuff up there. Definitely going to get a Flex Fit hat as well. So that is my personal thing. I'm all about Flex Fit hats, and then we will have one.
Yeah, we're going to take care of you, Toast. Don't worry.
All right, so AB. So we got the merch, but let's just for a moment here, man. We're in the playoffs.
Playoffs, baby.
How you feeling?
Fantastic. It was such a shock to me. I was so utterly and completely ready to be disappointed. Like, the PTSD, the 20 years of disappointment, I was just ready for, that Notre Dame logo to just pop up and say, here we go again, and then go down this, sad path for the rest of the offseason and look forward to a Pop-Tart Bowl or Pinstripe or whatever the hell else we were going to be in. But I was completely shocked, and I'm loving every moment of it at this point.
Did you have the same candid reaction of Toast doing online? I mean, because that was epic. What they you see the U come up, right? You see the U, and it trumps Notre. What did you do?
No, I flipped out. I ran around the house. I ran into my son's bedroom, my 9-year-old son's bedroom. I picked him up. We're both screaming and yelling. I have him on my shoulders. I said, we're in the playoffs, baby. He's losing his mind. I'm not sure the last time I felt that much elation with the Hurricanes. It's been a long time coming. So, man, I enjoyed it.
That's cool you brought that up, dude, because that's going to be like a moment like a whole bunch of dads with their sons and daughters had a moment that hasn't been had in 2 decades. And that's just to get in. I know. That's what I'm saying. Didn't even win anything.
Yeah, just getting in. You invited me to the dance. Thank you. So, man, it was awesome.
Was there any part of you that was worried about they were just going to tell you, "No, we're fucking with you," and they pulled off the screen and put Notre Dame out there?
I wouldn't have put it past them. They made a mistake.
Deal.
Yeah, this would have been the Steve Harvey.
You imagine?
This would have been the Steve Harvey at the beauty pageant. Saying, "Oh, sorry, I got the wrong name."
Imagine that happening. Mm-hmm. I mean, I did think about that, and not just with us, but like with anybody. Like you've got them putting graphics up there, right? Well, what if one of the graphics guys or girls just totally fucks it up and they accidentally switch it and somebody doesn't catch it and they run it across the screen? Could you imagine the backlash
that is
that
the most
come from that
job on planet Earth at that point, right? Yeah. You have the most important. You are the most powerful person too. You know everything before everybody knows.
Yeah.
It would have been 2002 all over again. Let's put it that way.
I saw there was a clip of some Cane
2002.
fans that put $5 on Notre Dame not making the playoffs at like plus 5,000. They turned $5 into $5,000, and they posted the video. They were losing their minds. These are just students. Let's put $5 on it, and they freaking hit $5,000.
No way.
Phenomenal.
That's awesome. Because
I wanna
weren't
go
they
back.
like they were like minus 3,000?
It was
before the show to make the playoffs.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a lot of people that lost a lot of money on Notre Dame missing the playoffs.
Yeah,
What are those odds?
Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
What do you think the odds were that they wouldn't play in any bowl this year?
No.
Oh,
I know that's probably
Right.
not out there, but could you
Yeah.
imagine how good that would have been?
Little prop bet. If you put $5 on that, my goodness, you would have.
That they weren't going to play in any bowl.
Yeah. And could you imagine if someone made that bet and they say, you know what? Sorry,
Listen.
guys, we're not going.
Sorry, yeah,
How
they do it.
How insane is that game going to be November 7th of next year? Like, it's going to be towards the end of the season. Like the hype on that game for TV, that game is going to be absolutely insane.
It needs to be a game day game. Absolutely.
You
I
would
think
think.
because
Well, you hope. I mean, it's November. You hope
November
that
7th.
the
both
animosity
teams are playing
rekindled.
well.
Like Miami and Notre Dame hated each other in the 80s and like early 90s. And then we just got too tough for them and they stopped scheduling us. Legitimately, that's what happened. And then obviously we went on a downturn. But I feel like, no offense, but that rivalry, if we could go through the same thing in the next 2 to 3 years, right? We play them, we face them, something happens, conference alignment, who knows? That could be like the number one rivalry again. Because Florida State, it's just weird with Mike Norvell right now.
Florida State sucks right now, bro. They got nothing.
And when you're talking about the conference alignment thing, realignment thing, it's like Florida State seems like they're going to go to the SEC. Miami might go to the Big 10. And if that happens the way they do those 9 games, you're going to probably see that rivalry die. You're never going to play Florida State again. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm okay picking fights with Notre Dame fans. You might be our rivals moving forward. Play them every rivalry week. Be
That'll
great.
work. All right.
They got to win one and be a
I got one more
rivalry, though.
question.
Let's hope that
See, they haven't beaten us in forever.
Yeah. All right. AB, you got the creative juice, my man. What you did to the A Gap for Life shirts. I'm going to give you a crack at it. What would you do to the University of Miami or Hurricane uniforms if you could?
Oh, man, that's such a hard one. I can't tell you how many cracks I've taken at it. It's, for me, in my opinion, it's one of the hardest uniforms to try to, I don't know, upgrade, if I guess for a lack of a better word. Like, I do think that you have to simplify it. When you try to get too cute and add, the feathers of the ibis or something like that, it just goes in a bad direction. I've tried, I don't know how many times, and I have not found one that I've liked this far.
Wow.
It's not easy.
Could you maybe come up with one that makes us look a little faster? We're always just a step slow in those damn things.
Well, apparently we got to go to Nike to make that happen, but who knows?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So it is aboutthefans.com/Orange Bowl Boys Collection, correct?
You got it.
All right. We're going to go tweet out links from ours. We'll have a link on our webpage, all of our social stuff as well. But it's live now as we speak. So go ahead, start ordering up just in time for the holidays. Like, AB, what are folks usually looking at for a shipping time?
So I like to, under promise and over deliver. So I usually tell them it's in that 10 to 15 day range. We're a print on demand company, so everything is made fresh for every single order. It comes from our fulfillment center. So it takes a little bit longer than me just having a stock like Canes wear in the back and just shipping it out to you. But usually it's really in that 10-day sweet spot is when you'll have your order ready at your door.
All right. So you got time to do some ordering and get some stuff by Christmas.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's go.
Get them in.
So yeah, listen, we I think we need to come up with some sort of a God made Notre Dame 1, Miami made them 11, something, I don't know, something along those lines. We got to come up with something like that, I think. Yeah.
We made them 13.
I don't know.
13. 13.
God made Notre Dame 1. We made them 13.
That's perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, we got another one.
I'm writing that one down.
So we'll get that. That one will be added on shortly. And yeah, so just listen. We'll let you guys know as new stuff gets updated onto the website. But AB, thank you so much for dragging us and giving us the opportunity to finally get some merch going. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, likewise. I'm happy to do it and glad we got to figure this out. So appreciate you guys.
All right,
Thanks,
and let's hopefully you and your son can watch us knock off A&M on next Saturday.
Yeah, and then how about if we do, then it's Ohio State.
Yeah, we know. We all want it. Those of us of a certain age want that.
New Year's Eve in Dallas. I might have to make that trip.
Right?
Yeah, I'd have to be there.
And that's when I would need like a little Obi character throwing that flag right in
F you, Porter.
Yeah. There you go. All right, AB, thank you so much, man. I hope you have an awesome holiday, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You too.
Thanks,
Take care, guys.
See you.
Nice. All right, so you can go ahead. We'll tweet out the link, post everything, and you guys can start getting some merch. So let's also talk about our friends.
Yeah, let's talk about our friends, Paul Baines Roof. You know the number. It's real easy. It's 981 Roof. You should know it. I'm as dyslexic as possible, but I remember that number like it's the back of my hand. 561-954-3005. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The only thing that matters is that you have the Paul Baines Promise. And what is the Paul Baines Promise? You're just going to get a well-done roof or roof repair, locally owned company. They love the Canes. They love you, too, if you're a Gator and you need a roof, too. So we're going to be honest. Knowles, too. Take all comers. Ohio State doesn't matter. That doesn't matter either. The only thing that matters is Paul Baines. Proud sponsors of the Orange Bowl boys. We love them. And what's his name, Scoop?
His name is Paul. Paul's name is Paul.
And what do you do with Paul?
You give Paul a call.
You give Paul a call.
Mm.
Hit the dance music. Baines.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on all of the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Now, we picked a winner last week. Woo! That's right. Our entry came in. We won some money, so we're going to do it again. We're doing the Army-Navy game this week. Basically the only game in town. So we're going with Alex Teska from Navy higher than 66.5 rushing yards, and Army quarterback Cale Helms higher than 0.5 rushing or receiving touchdowns. He usually rushes for about 100 yards a game as well. So a lot of ground and pound there. Reminder, download the app today, use promo code ORANGE, and secure $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code ORANGE. Underdog, make picks, win money.
Money.
Mm-hmm. Beatingthebookie.com is where you get your packages. I don't have a free play for you this week because I haven't asked him, and there's only one game, so I'm not going to. So that's where you get them, though. You've got college. You're going to have all of the bowl games. You've got the NFL. Right? You know, the NFL's got like 4 games left, so that's wrapping up. You got hockey, which is the easiest thing to bet on. And you should bet it. Just because if you may not watch it, you should bet it because it's the easiest way to make money. Soccer, tennis, all that. At beatingthebookie.com. That's what I said. At beatingthebookie on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all the social medias. Get it. Make yourself some money.
There you go.
Pay yourself.
All right. One of the best pieces of audio that I heard all week about Notre Dame was Clay Travis.
Irrespective of what every other school in the entire country is doing, we don't need to join a conference at all. And then they expect to be treated better than everybody else. Notre Dame is a 6 that thinks she is a 10. That is the best way to sum up Notre Dame athletics right now. You haven't won a national title since 1988.
He's not lying. Not lying.
It's and I don't mean to give them any more attention than they deserve, but the reality is that them standing up for themselves has been a colossal failure. Everyone in the country can't stand them. Everyone in the country is talking poorly about them. Everyone in the country is seeing this elitist mentality finally come to the forefront, and they're like, fuck these guys. Like, who do they think they are? You know what I mean? No, that's fine. Don't care. I don't care. I don't care that they don't care. And I live my life of the mindset. I don't disregard it, but what I'm saying is they're going to be collectively shunned in the sport.
You know what they are, Scoop? They are when John Cena decided to turn heel. It's not a good look. They're trying to embrace it. They're like, oh, it's us against the world. I'm like, no, you're just a penis hat. That's all you are. Like when The Rock turns heel, that's us. That's the Miami Hurricanes. Like we embrace it. We've adorned that like hatred for years, and we've earned it for our style of play, how we do things. We changed the sport. You have unsportsmanlike penalties because of University of Miami that you take for granted. We earned that reputation. You are doing it because you're just pompous assholes. So it's not a good look for him. I've seen them come out and say, "Oh, it's us against the world." No, it's not. It is not that. It's the world against you. It's a lot different. It's a lot different. Not the juxtaposition that you think it is.
The collective national disdain, really, for them right now is, I mean, it's something I never thought I would see. And to be quite honest with you, if that guy would have just shut his mouth, they probably would have been the darling, because very quickly it would have turned back to,
I think so,
Miami, and everyone would have burned on Miami. Now, even though everyone thought Miami should have been in, they would have been sympathetic on how it happened.
Right.
And he screwed it all up. Like there's a 24-hour rule and stuff like this. You need to sit on shit and stew and figure it out and be collectively thoughtful for 24 hours before you open your mouth and firmly insert your foot.
Well, dude, he did. His press conference was Tuesday.
But they backed out 7.5 minutes after the show.
I know. Yes, correct. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And that wasn't even the biggest crisis story of college football. Because you want to say, hold my beer.
No, it's not. Like, and here's the big picture for me is that the Sherrone Moore thing is overall, to me, it's sad. I think the whole thing is sad. I think the whole thing sucks. I mean, there's families involved. There's obviously mental health stuff going on.
He's still in custody.
He's in custody. He's in protective custody.
Yeah, so he's making like a Baker Act, like a 72-hour hold, basically. Yeah.
And look, we've seen things online. I'm not gonna say if any of it's true, because I certainly don't know. But the reality is, like, some stuff went down really fast and really poorly. And
their AD is fired too. Ward Manuel has been got fired as well.
Apparently he knew.
Yeah. Apparently this has been going on for 3 months. This is the worst kept secret in college football.
Josh Payton has been saying for weeks that he knew this was coming. Now, I don't know if he knew specifics of it, but he knew that it was coming, and the agents knew it was coming, and coaches knew it was coming. Everybody knew it was coming.
I will say this, Scoop. This could open the door for what I'm assuming was your tweet, which would just be utter chaos. Because Kellen DeBoer takes the Michigan gig, and all of a sudden then Lane wants to go to Bama.
I mean, I said it weeks ago when he took the gig to Bama or to LSU. If Bama happened to open up before the season, he would 100% take it. And it goes back to what Roe told you. Like, we were clamoring for Lane to be down here. He'd do the same thing here. Like, that's him. But ultimately, his dream job is the Tide. Right? So you're not going to have so many opportunities of that job being open.
Well, so my thing is,
he would be there in a second.
If Jimmy Sexton really does run the show for coaches, how did he not know? And let me ask you this. If Michigan beats Ohio State, does this still happen?
What? Does it still happen?
Well, I mean, they've been sitting on this for 3 months, Scoop. They've been this investigation. Like, if he beats Ohio State, like I don't know. Like, I mean, why
Are you
do they
saying
wait
that they
so
wouldn't
long?
come up with it?
I'm just saying, would they have buried it? Would they have buried it? I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, look, he knew about it, right? Allegedly.
Because humans are humans, right?
Yeah.
He's in that situation because humans are humans. She's in that situation because humans are humans. They had bad human moments, and here we are. They're the talk of the town. And I found it ironic because when Michigan came out, usually they're like, all right, there's failure for cause. But no, they outed it. They're like, there's failure for cause, and this is why, because he had an inappropriate relationship with a staffer.
Yeah, they were very specific.
Very specific, which usually you don't see that protocol, right? It's just like you got to piece it together, but it doesn't come on the behest of the university, right? It's like the university says we fired him for a cause, and Adam Schefter is the one who reports it, right? Somebody in the know. But that's not what happened here. So it was. I'm not putting it past you, Toast. It's just one of those things. I think if he beats Ohio State and they're in the playoffs, look, there was the rumor, right? This is innuendo, that they waited until after National Signing Day and before the shoe dropped, right? So I can't put it past them that they did this, but here we go. I mean, when you think at the beginning of the year, the jobs that just have come open this year, LSU, Florida, Michigan, I mean,
Penn State. Jesus, bro.
Who can't get a coach on a bet?
Yeah, Florida State, they go 5-7, and then they still got the same guy.
Same guy.
Incredible.
But they talked to Lane. They spoke to Lane.
Oh yeah, that was
they spoke to Lane.
It was hush hush. It was hush hush.
Yeah. They made a pitch to Lane. Just didn't
very much on the down low.
All right.
Good Lord.
Let's talk a little bit about A&M. I know we're gonna do the preview and everything next week, but there was some stuff on this. So first, that'll be a game day game.
Okay.
So ESPN Game Day will be there. Of course, it is the 11 a.m. kickoff local time, so 12 o'clock for us. Let's go ahead and Eric McLean from ACC Network believes Miami is going to be a matchup nightmare.
We've said all year, this is the most dangerous team in our league to make a run, and we need them to be in, and here they are. That's why I think they can do some serious damage. That's why I think this is going to be a matchup nightmare for Texas A&M.
And you haven't seen them get pushed around.
No.
You cannot push this. You can't bully Miami. And that's the thing you worry about with certain teams in the playoffs is they're going to get bullied. Just up front, they're going to get dominant. That's not going to happen with Miami.
It will not, but it will be a war. I mean, Texas A&M is big and strong and has some draft picks and some really talented guys. I just think there's a little bit more talent for that Hurricane offense and defense, quite frankly.
Hey,
disagree with that? Mm-hmm.
Listen, on this YouTube page for us, Orange Bowl Boys, there was a preview, student of the game preview. Scoopy asked, and I delivered. That's one of two. I'm on the hook for next week when it's going to be Texas A&M versus Texas. But Texas A&M against Notre Dame. Listen, we did student of the game previews all year long. Here's what I can tell you, just from first glance. They got some talent. They got some speed at the wide receiver position. Concepcion is a dude. We know that.
We know that. Yeah, we saw him in NC State.
But he's not lying, because when I look at the trenches, and I've looked at our trenches are still damn good. Very, very good. And it's not like they have that dude, that Joey or Nick Bosa, that's just like literally, can he get back to the quarterback? Sure. But again, the University of Miami has had the benefit of going 2 first-round defensive ends every day on the green tree. And when the University of Miami was the University of Miami, that was the recipe. That was the precipice for the ultimate success. The practices were harder than the game. I'm going to tell you emphatically, Texas A&M, you are not throwing anything at us from a defensive line perspective that we haven't seen all year long in practice. Nobody bullies the University of Miami Hurricanes. Take that to the bank. He's right. It'll be a war.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to it. Prices are out of this world. 110,000 people. Miami fans got 3,500 of those tickets. So, I mean, and the 400 level is literally about 1.5 miles. You're halfway to the moon. So yeah, I mean, listen, for those of you that are going, God love you. I hope you have a great time. I couldn't think of a bigger personal hell for me to be in. 110,000 people in nosebleeds. I couldn't think of a bigger personal hell for me. I will watch it on. I will stream it.
We'll probably stream it together, Bobby.
That would be tough. That would be tough. I mean, 110,000, 130,000, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that place is a nightmare to play in.
That stadium is huge,
gigantic. It is huge.
And I don't want to let the rabbit out of the hat too much, but my daughter was on their campus and she was walking by that stadium, and I'm like, I know my size of my daughter, and I looked up and I was like, oh, with that in the background, and she's walking. I'm like, that thing is massive. It's like it belongs on the pantheon of Greek goddess and Greek god somewhere.
You would think a stadium that big would house a team that's won, a title more recently than 1939.
Yeah. Well, they could just claim a couple like Auburn too. That's
sure
fine.
They could. I'm sure they
Kyle
could.
Field seats 102,733 people.
That is almost twice the size, 40% larger than Hard Rock Stadium. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, it's insane. It's ridiculous.
80%.
Well, 80% larger? All right.
No. Is it?
Well, if you add
almost twice the size.
Almost twice as, almost
100% larger would be twice the size.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80%.
Not 50%.
Yeah, 40.
All right.
I'm just trying to help.
I got you.
No, I
will say something interesting that, and we'll talk more about this as months and years go on. But Utah was the first to pull the trigger. They have now struck a deal with Atro Capital, private equity, and they have gotten a big, giant $500 million payday for creating a company for Utah athletics. And this Atro will have a minority ownership in it. And we'll see how this whole thing goes, man. From stuff I was reading today, there's a huge risk involved. It could be great, or it could kill the program. So I guess we'll see which direction
I don't know.
goes.
Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of it. It
Neither
doesn't
do I,
seem to me like it's going to be the home run that you're talking like, I would think this is highly risky. Like the reward can be great, but
they were throwing
very high risk.
They were throwing deals out where it's like, hey, listen, we really need to focus more on football. So, oh man, that sucks for the women's golf team. Like that's what they're throwing down. Like you're going to end up, because with private equity now involved, they only care about one thing: ROI.
Yeah, and they're
going to get their money back at some point. They're lending you this money. They will get it back at some point somehow. How they're going to do it is going to be what.
So
whether you
here's
survive.
You're going to have a separate board of trustees on top of the board of trustees you always had. And if those board of trustees, the ones with the purse,
Utah controls that. They get to put more members on than Atro Capital, but they're all going to be bankers, bro. It's all going to be a bunch of bankers.
Exactly. And then the bankers are going to get in the room too. So that's what I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, it is welcome to the new age of college football. I mean, but you got to think too with the Miami brand. I bet you Miami could get a lot of private equity firms too.
We absolutely could. I'm sure.
Absolutely love to partner with you. If it is the way of the future, don't know. Let somebody else tiptoe on that thin ice. Let them sink or swim in the frigid cold water. I don't know how that's going to look. Let somebody else go. Miami's done a very, very wonderful job playing things close to the vest. That's another one of those things. Play close to the vest. Let them show their hands first.
If I'm not mistaken, we're kicking off against Utah in Vegas to kick off the 2027 season.
Let's
at
go.
the Allegiant Dome or whatever. The Raiders play.
Utah's particularly owned Miami. Mario. Whatever.
All right. Anything else we got to hit here, Jenners?
Did you want to play the Marcel Reed?
If
Miami offered him $4 million.
Oh, Jesus.
He was on RG3's podcast.
Okay.
I love this.
Ask this question.
If Miami came today and offered you $4 million, what do you say?
I have to talk with my parents.
I love it.
It's a good diplomatic answer.
Hold on a second. Who asked him that question?
Who does the show with
RG3's wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his wife?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, she doesn't look like she sounds like that.
Yeah. Be best.
Right. Huh. Very good.
Who knew?
Nobody.
Play that again?
Oh.
If Miami came today and offered you $4 million, what do you say?
I have to talk with my parents.
Is she from Miami?
My name is Enrique Montoya.
Her name is Greta. Greta Griffin.
My name.
Greta?
Oh, okay.
Where is
Okay.
she from?
Let's find out.
What is
Greta?
that
That's
accent?
German.
Estonian.
She's from Estonia.
She's Estonian. Yeah. They were married in 2018.
She's from is Estonia a real place or is it from Frozen?
Yeah, it's a real place. Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's not where it is. It's Frozen. That's not.
Where's the castle in Frozen?
I thought that was
Not in
Estonia
Estonia?
was in Bedrock. I thought that was like the Flintstones, wasn't it?
No. You got to look this up. Where's
Come on, man. It's got to be like Eastern Europe, right?
In Frozen.
Estonia?
Oh, my goodness, bro. I'm going to laugh when I find out that it's not in Estonia. Frozen country. Arendelle, dude.
Arendelle.
A Northern European nation.
There you
They
go,
were
man.
so off. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Bro,
You
they
were
only have
like,
1.3 million people.
Samsonite. You that John Denver. So
You weren't
full of
far
shit.
off.
That's a tiny country,
I
man.
knew it was.
It sure
and
is.
I knew it was off. I was like, Estonia. I don't remember, but I know it's not close. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's up there by the Scandinavians.
Yeah, it's the Gulf of Finland.
Yeah,
It's right across the
Gotcha.
water.
Okay,
have you seen her?
1.3
Obviously
million people.
Scandinavian.
Yeah. It's in the Baltic Sea right next to Sweden and Finland.
Yeah, just south
A
of them.
tiny little
Wife
country.
is from Estonia. Where did
Yo,
they
it
meet?
is cold as
Where
fuck
did they
there.
meet? Did they meet at Baylor? Did she play a sport
No,
at Baylor?
that was his
she on
previous
scholarship
wife.
from Estonia?
Yeah, no, that was his
his
previous wife.
previous
Yeah,
wife.
this is wife 2.
Yeah, this is wife number 2.
Well, he's RG3, so
What does that
wife-
mean?
wife
Hold on
number
a second.
one
But
was-
his kids.
Rebecca Lindcoat.
But what does she look like?
She's the blonde, right?
No,
No,
she's the
this
brunette.
Estonia woman's blonde.
Estonia woman's
Oh.
blonde. Yeah.
But the Estonia woman has the kids,
They were married in 2018.
and they have the
He might have
kids.
other kids. Maybe he has other kids with her.
I don't know. I'm doing a deep dive into Robert.
Yeah,
Griffin
no,
III.
this is-
Yeah,
This
Rebecca
fascinating.
Liticote. I'm seeing her, so that's where the kids
Greta
are with.
Griffin.
3 kids with her, and then Greta Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks
They
like
have
she
4
is.
daughters. Yeah.
They have 4 daughters together?
1 from his first marriage, 3 with Greta.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
3 with
He
Greta.
can't make boys.
No,
He can't
4
make
girls.
boys. That's on him,
4
dude.
girls.
Mm.
Yeah. Estonian.
Estonia.
Yeah.
Where
Let it
did
go.
they meet? Hold on a second.
I don't know. Some
the
website?
Wikipedia only goes so far. You know what I mean?
Hold on,
Like-
I'm looking. So they met, first one met at Baylor.
yes, that's correct.
His current wife, he met online via Instagram.
Oh, she was an Instagram.
He dropped in his DMs.
Yep.
Or he dropped in hers.
Yeah.
He fell for the shack trap.
She's a former track and field athlete.
At Florida State.
She went to Florida State?
Yep.
Shut up. She's a Knoll?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Well,
See, I
that
told you
explains a lot.
she was she doesn't like somebody like
She
that.
sounds
doesn't
like a
get-
Florida State grad.
Somebody
And
like
I
that
do
doesn't
remember-
get here from Estonia without being on some sort of scholarship.
If Miami came today and offered you $4 million, what do you say?
$4 million.
She
Sounds like
sounds
an
like
Austin
she's from
Powers
Miami,
villain.
does she not?
I was like,
Sounds like an Austin
She
Powers
sounds
villain.
like she's a vampire's sister.
you know what she sounds like to me? It's like, my name is Enrique Montoya. You killed my father for
Right. It's like from Transylvania,
Oh,
Hotel
God.
Transylvania. She's like
You have 6 fingers on your
She's
left hand.
Dracula's sister.
one of those girls.
Yeah.
Do you have 6
That's
fingers?
amazing. I'm so thrown off by her voice.
Oh my goodness, the stuff we scroll on. That's how you know we're getting close to the off season, folks.
I know, Dan. Listen,
Big huge ramp.
Normally we would be in the off season, but we've been delayed. We've been delayed, and we can't do anything about it, or else we could jinx it.
Before we do our only pick'em this week, can I play you Dan Hurley?
Oh, I love you. Please
Dan
play
Hurley
God.
soundbite of the
Please
week.
play God. Yeah.
All right, Dan Hurley soundbite
What's
of
up,
the week.
Trevor?
What's up, Trevor?
This is following beating Florida.
He's confused by who's talking to him in the room.
Dan, first time really you've got all your pieces together. Even
Who
if
the fuck is talking? I'm sorry.
I was just fucking looking at this fucking mic right here, and I got messed up.
He's great.
I just love when he gets confused by
He
stuff.
just-
No
yeah.
parents.
He's the best.
Just him looking at the audience and going,
Who the fuck is talking?
Yeah, he's like, why is that mic is empty? Who the hell's talking to me?
He is the epitome of Jimmy Johnson rules, right?
Yeah,
When you win, you could do whatever the hell you want.
100%.
Like anything you want.
Beat Florida again. Let's go.
Except you could possibly even do a staffer. I don't know.
Oh no! Listen, here's what I think. I mean, Sharon Moore, Mel Tucker, used car dealership. Open it up now. Those two guys should go into business together.
Tucker Moore.
Let's do it. Something.
Tucker Moore is probably not a good.
Or more Tucker. More Tucker.
More Tucker. Tucker Moore. Neither of those work well. I don't think for the situation.
But yeah, those two guys need to do a podcast or something like, They should team up. They should team up those two.
All right.
Like call it Fired for Cause.
We're gonna tease this. It's not 5 questions, but it's good. What would their podcast be called?
That's what I'm saying. Fired for Cause, or for cause. That's why we're both working again, because we didn't get our buyouts.
I got one. Oh my goodness.
What do you got? Oh boy.
The Plan B podcast.
Oh, Ro.
oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no, this is not good.
Boy, that is definitely a show title number right there.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Man, even with those turtles in the background, he still dropped that. Wow.
Well, what's the turtles got to do with it?
What's the turtles got to
Why are
do
you
with
bringing
it?
Leonardo into this?
And these turtles alone. There's April's
All
on
right.
it too.
What are we doing for picks?
Well, we only have one game.
How did we do last
How
week?
did we do?
Toast went 3-2.
Oh.
Scoop went 2-3. Row went 2-3. However, that means Toast, who was a game back, is now tied.
Nice.
One game to go.
And Toast, 48-41.
No, there's not one game to go. We got bowl games.
Yeah, we got a lot of games to
A
go.
lot of games left.
Row is at 40-49. We only have one game this week. Army-Navy, 3 p.m. on CBS. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Navy is laying 6.
Navy.
What's Army's record?
Oh man,
are they good?
Let's find
2-9.
Navy is what, like 10-2, 9-3?
Yes, I believe Navy is 9-3.
Okay.
Notre Dame.
Army is 6-5 overall.
Oh,
4
I'm
and 4
taking
in
Navy.
conference.
But it's a rivalry game, It's a rivalry game. 6 is a big number.
Navy is 9-2.
I'm going with Corey Hetherman's spirit animal, and I'm taking the Army.
Yeah, I'm going with the Army too. I'm going with the Grunts.
Hoorah!
All right, there you go.
All right.
I like it.
So what are we naming this thing, boys?
Oh boy.
Plan B
entries.
podcast?
Yeah, Plan B podcast is up there. More Tucker on, quote, Fired for Cause. I also put down senior discount. Hold my beer. Halfway to the moon. And is Estonia a real place?
I think we go with the Estonia as a real place.
I still don't understand.
Arendelle, bro. Arendelle, Estonia.
Let it go.
Estonia's been in a movie.
Oh my God.
Motherfuckers. Like, Estonia has been in movies for sure.
I'm sure. Not a famous one because we would know it.
Oh, Estonia. I know what it is.
What is it?
It's a Hallmark Christmas movie. The girls watch it. I kid you not.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
It's definitely not Arendelle. Ah, my goodness.
Isn't that where's the first lady from? Isn't she from somewhere like that? Trump's wife?
And let me
Melania from Estonia or something like that?
All right. And before
Talon, Estonia, making our Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And before we fade to black on this podcast, I will sit there and say we did our first teaser of 5 questions. Me and Toast answered. Scoop, already in mid-season form, doesn't answer.
Yeah.
I don't have
All right. So that's the show, boys and girls. So next week, huge show next week. It will be our preview for our first ever appearance in the college football playoff, taking on A&M. We will have all the breakdown, tell you exactly how this game is going to play out. We will do a live stream on Saturday. Then we'll also have a recap show. So 3 opportunities for content next week. And then after that, it's to Ohio State.
Kick you right in the nuts.
Fuck yeah, we get revenge. And then we kick Georgia's ass. And then we have a home game.
Yeah, against Oregon.
Mm-hmm. No, against Tulane.
It would be
against
Indiana,
JMU. Against JMU.
Yeah, they're both up there. Whatever. It's
whatever, man. It is what it is. We're in the playoff. That's all that matters, man. Cannot wait. This is going to be absolutely fucking phenomenal. All right, so we'll see you guys then. As always, go Canes.
Yo, Bange.
Who the fuck is talking?